Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Tampa Bay, right fielder Malik Smith.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. 1-1.
Man, second pitch of the game. That ball looked like it was right there. This could be a great offensive day if he's going to call the zone like that.
Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just starting things out here in South Florida. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman D. Gordon.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. In is Christian Yelich.
Batting second, center fielder Christian Yelich.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Nobody out, runner on first. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ripped down the first base line. He'll go to the bag for one, but they'll only get one as he's in there at second. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Batting fourth, right fielder Giancarlo.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Derek Dietrich waits on deck. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Settling in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Left fielder
Marcell Ozuna started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. 1 strike now from Archer. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. From the stretch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Corey Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding into the box, J.D. Riddle. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Riddle.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Archer is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Matt
into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 40. Wilson Ramos.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton coming on. 2 gone. Here's Echeverria now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Derek Dietrich is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now the double steal is on here. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Striding in once again, Malik Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Smith.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder, Kevin
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Line towards center field. Yelich is there. 2 gone. Standing in, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The Marlins, left fielder.
Into the windup
13.
and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Smith is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Now at the plate, J.D. Riddle. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind 3rd. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. So digging in now, JT REALMUTO. He popped out in his first trip. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Smith. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the Rays are in the hit column. Into the box now, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steven Souza.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 4.
Into the box now, Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ichiro now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Ichiro.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Dickerson.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. D. Gordon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag here from Echeverria, and he is gone at second base. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Archer gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Now he'll step off it. Rethink this. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Riddle onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Malik Smith the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well,
and they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dietrich.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In the air now out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Lifted into center field. After it is Yelich. 2 gone. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Stepping in, J.D. Riddle. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, J.D. Riddle.
And he'll step off. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT REALMUTO. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So coming to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Jeffrey Perez will come on now and pinch run here.
77, Jeffrey Perez.
He's set and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Steven Souza. Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment.
Ziegler. This change for the Marlins. Now catching, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Colby Rasmus will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Logan Morrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Logan Morrison. Now pitching for the Marlins.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Rasmus heads for the plate. The tying run is in to score from second. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Stanton coming on.
Foul ball.
Another 0-2 coming. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here it comes 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting,
Malik Smith the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier. Who could really use a knock here. For 3 in the game. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last at bat. Dustin McGowan is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Fly ball out to right field. Stanton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He'll see what he can do leading off.
Second baseman,
Dan Jennings is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 43, Dan Jennings.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at-bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on-base percentage counts.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Fielder, Christian Yelich.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Christian Yelich is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Dickerson. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now to the plate, Justin Bour. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A couple of walks.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Steve Cishek enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Corey
into the
Dickerson.
windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Colby Rasmus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Rasmus is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Duffy.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He was a ground out victim last time up. Kyle Bearclaw enters the game with 1 gone.
Kyle Bearclaw.
First pitch of the at bat. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. In now, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
For the Marlins. Third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Into the box, J.D. Riddle. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Colby Rasmus. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.